Is it a dream? Of course it is. But then it was a dream for them too. They recognized the technology, they recognized the potential, they saw the possibilities, and they pursued them. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. I've recognized the possibility. I listened to Jensen and Michael talk about the AI factory, and I imagined how might that come to pass, and how might I be able to incorporate it? I looked at what I have to do to run my business, making a video every day, communicating with my subscribers, and then holding stock talks on Friday. And I said, how could that be automated? In essence, what I said, well, I probably need some 10 employees, and I'm probably going to have to pay those 10 employees somewhere in the neighborhood of $50,000 a year. So that means it's $500,000 a year I would have in labor costs, and then I got the benefits and everything else. And then I was told by Jensen and Michael about an AI machine. And then I watched the movie Her, and I saw what in 2013 they thought an operating system might evolve to. And I said, that's exactly what it is now. That's what that AI machine is going to bring me with Copilot and whatever. So what I did was I went on to Dell's website, and I read their blogs about the AI machines and what they were making and how it would be structured. And what I realized was you would contact Dell, and Dell would build that computer for you, that AI machine, and then build the software into it that you needed to achieve the objectives that you wanted that machine to produce for you. So in other words, I don't have to understand the software that will read my emails. They call it Copilot, and then sort through those emails and organize them in a way so that they're very understandable to me. And then I could train that operating system to take those emails and condense them into a newsletter, and actually then go to my mailing service and send that newsletter out every day to my subscribers to help them make better investment decisions. And that would be a person. Okay, so I don't need to hire that person. And then I could train that operating system with Dell's help to answer any phone calls that come and say, hey, I don't understand this. Can you explain it to me? And through artificial intelligence, that machine, we'll call her Samantha, would answer the question on the phone, and that's another person I don't have to hire, or a service that I don't have to provide. That machine will do it for me. Then that same machine will put out a survey to all of my subscribers to basically come to understand who they are and what my subscriber looks like. And then I would ask my machine, Samantha, to go onto the internet and find on Facebook and Google AdWords to make me an ad that would be identified with the people who are my current subscribers, and find me more subscribers. And so I would have a goal of creating 200,000 subscribers who are paying me an average of $50 a month to give them better investment advice. And then I would ask Samantha to go to those who are really strong supporters and have had some good success, and to interview them. That's right, Samantha will interview them, because she will be a android. Is that what the word is? And she will actually carry on a conversation and then video them, and then take that video and edit it and put it in a commercial form, and then upload it onto Facebook and Google Ads to be my promotion department. Well, now, if she can do that, she's also going to be able to write a script for me from all the emails that I've received, and come to understand what my subscribers want from me is in today's video, and then write me a script for it, and then I would do the video. Eventually it'll be an avatar, but at this point I could do the video, then turn it back over to Samantha, and Samantha could edit it, add any graphics to it, and then upload it onto YouTube and all the other video channels or social media channels. And then she could go take from that video and pull out some shorts, the 1 minute segments, and upload them as well. That's about 3 other people that I've just replaced with this AI machine. And so that's what I'm going to do. Now, so what I did then, as I said, is I read all the articles on Dell, and I responded to them, and I got a call. And I got a call from Dell, and they asked what I was doing and what I wanted. And they said, okay. I said, how much is that machine going to cost me? How much is Samantha going to cost me? And she basically begged off and said, I really don't know. It depends on how much software and what you want to put into it. And I got to think, what the hell difference does it make? If it's going to replace 10 employees that I'm going to have to pay $50,000 a year for the next 10 years, it can't cost that much, okay? So that's where I'm at. So I say to you, where are you at? What is your idea? What is it you think about that you could take an AI machine and turn it into $1 billion business? Because again, 200,000 at 50, I've got a $1.2 billion business. Market cap, multiply it times 10, and you're at a $10 billion business. That's where we're at. We're at exactly the same place Bill Gates found himself in the 1980s. Where Steve Jobs found himself. Where Jeff Bezos found himself in the early 2000s. And Sergey Brin and found themselves. You're there now. The big difference is recognize it. The fact is, I think I put it up that there were 2,600 and whatever billionaires made off of the digital revolution. There are going to be 3,600 and whatever made off of the AI revolution. Who are they? Who are they? I hope they're the people who are watching this video right now and understand what an AI factory is and what it can do. Think about this. We talked about this on my Stock Talk on Friday. That was yesterday. We don't have, here in Birmingham, a daily newspaper anymore. So there are thousands of single merchants, drugstore owners, hardware store owners, restaurants, real estate agents that don't have that vehicle anymore to advertise to their potential customers. We've got about, I would say, 900,000 people living in the greater Birmingham area. Well, what if I had the email addresses of every one of them? And there's ways to get that done, trust me. And I said to them, I want you to fill out this survey of what you're interested in. Are you an Auburn fan or are you an Alabama fan? Do you like basketball or do you like football? What's your favorite professional teams? Are you interested in the stock market? Are you interested in politics? What do you want to know about your local community? And they filled that out. No, by the way, when's your birthday? When's your wife's birthday? When's your children's birthdays? What's your anniversary? And I had all that information on all 900,000 people in the Birmingham area. And I said, I will create a newsletter, a newspaper for you, specifically for you and your interest and your likes, and I will send it to you every day, every morning, free of charge. Who's going to write that newspaper? Samantha's going to write it. She's going to search the internet for all the information that John and Mary want in their newspaper in the morning and put it together and mail it to them. The machine's going to do it, not me. And then I'm going to then go and knock on the doors on the 5,000 sole proprietors of restaurants, real estate agents, hardware stores, and say, hey, I'd like to advertise to your potential customers, and I've got all the information on 900,000 of them, and I will do that for you for $100 a month. That's right. That's right. I can do what the Birmingham News was not able to do, because they had this building with all these machines and all that paper and all the people, but I've got Samantha. I've got an AI factory. I don't care what it costs. It can make me a billionaire, because then when I do it for Birmingham, I'll franchise the damn thing. And I'll say, here, I know how to do it. I know how to build Samantha. I know how to get the email addresses. I know how to get the merchants. You can have it too. And I want, what, 25% of the monthly generated fees? I become a multi-billionaire. That's what you're facing right now. That's the opportunity that's in front of you. That's the same opportunity that Bill Gates and Steve Jobs recognized. The question is, what are you going to do with it now that you got it? I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I advise my tribe on how to buy stocks because, again, what I just shared with you, if you say, I can't do that, first of all, get rid of that unwanted roommate in your head that starts every sentence with, you can't do that. You can. All you've got to do is think. That's what God gave you that brain for. Not to complain, not to bitch, not to call me names, but to think. And to come to a conclusion that I can do it. I now understand it. I know where I can go get help. I can join his tribe. And I can ask him questions every Friday. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. How would I do that? You might start by going to the Dell's website and reading their blogs and come to understand what's on your doorstep, what has been delivered to you, and now you got to decide whether you're going to take ownership of it or not. The results are, it starts with a B, not an M. It starts with a B. And there's going to be 3,648 of you. The rest of you, what is that of the population? 0.0004. Are you part of that 0.0004, or are you an observer? I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I'm here to make your life better.